In the year of the dragon, 1701, Emperor Higashiyama sent envoys from Kyoto's ancient heart to the bustling court of the shogun in Edo. Two young lords, Asano Naganori of Ako and Kame-sama of Tsumano, found themselves tasked with welcoming these esteemed guests while fulfilling their alternate attendance duties. To ensure proper courtly conduct, they were assigned the tutelage of the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Kira Yoshinaka. Yet beneath the veneer of etiquette lurked a viper. Kira, slighted by the inadequacy of their gifts, harbored venom in his heart. He poisoned every interaction with insults and mockery, his disdain dripping like bitter tea. Kame, his blood boiling with righteous anger, yearned to draw his blade and cleanse the court of this viper's taint. But Asano, a man of measured calm, counseled patience, urging trust in the kami for justice. Yet his retainers, fearing for their lord's honor, took matters into their own hands. A secret pouch of gold, a whispered plea, and Kira's scornful gaze shifted, leaving Asano exposed to the full brunt of his venomous barbs. The final insult, a viper's hiss branding Asano a country bumpkin, shattered the dam of control. In the echoing halls of the castle, the young lord's fury erupted. Steel flashed, and Kira, struck but not slain, tasted the tang of his own arrogance. But in the shogun's domain, such acts were forbidden, a transgression punishable by the ultimate sacrifice. Forced to choose between his life and the bushido code, Asano faced a chilling dawn. Seppuku, the honorable blade, awaited him, leaving behind a legacy of loyalty and a burning question: would vengeance rise from the ashes of his sacrifice? Asano's death cast a long shadow, swallowing his domain and stripping his valiant samurai of their purpose. Dishonor gnawed at them, the weight of tradition whispering expectations of death alongside their lord. Yet, 47 souls refused to yield. Led by the stoic Oishi Yoshio, they forged a pact, tempered in fury, an oath whispered in secret, their blades thirsting for Kira's blood. Fearful whispers echoed through Edo as the shadows of these masterless Ronin, the Ako 47, began to lengthen. Kira, sensing the coming storm, fortified his home, transforming it into an ironclad fortress guarded by unwavering vigilance. Oishi, however, was not one for brute force. Instead, he orchestrated a master plan of deception. The Ronin scattered, cloaking themselves in humility. Some became lowly merchants, others toiled as laborers, each playing a carefully carved role. One, through a cunning marriage, gained access to the very blueprints of Kira's impregnable stronghold. Even Oishi himself donned a mask of debauchery, drowning his pain in sake and seeking solace in fleeting embraces. His transformation was so convincing that a renowned samurai, mistaking him for a broken shell, spat upon him, leaving a mark of contempt far deeper than the one etched on his skin. But beneath the facade, the fire of vengeance burned bright. Oishi severed ties with his past, sending his wife and young children away to shield them from the coming storm. His eldest son, however, chose to stand beside his father, unwavering in their shared purpose. As the winter moon cast an ethereal glow on the falling snow, 47 figures emerged from the shadows near Edo. The Ako Ronin, their faces grim beneath snow-laden hoods, gathered for their fateful rendezvous. One young heart, filled with the burden of their story, was entrusted with the task of carrying their tale back to Ako, a silent observer to the coming storm. Kira's opulent mansion loomed ahead, a fortress of arrogance shielded by high walls and vigilant guards. Yet the Ronin held the master key, information gleaned through careful deception. With chilling efficiency, they warned nearby residents of their intent. A gesture echoing a respect for innocent lives amidst the storm they were about to unleash. Under the shroud of a moonless night, the Ronin transformed. Ladders scaled the walls like silent serpents, each warrior a phantom gliding into the heart of the enemy's lair. Sleep, Kira's false ally, was shattered by the swift and silent takedown of his guards. Then, the drumbeat of justice rose, a rallying cry that split the night in two. From front and back, The Ronin poured into the mansion, a whirlwind of cold steel against bewildered foes. Kira's samurai, caught off guard and shoeless in the biting snow, fought with desperation. But their resistance was like fallen leaves against a winter gale. Kira himself, stripped of his arrogance, cowered in a coal-filled shed, a pathetic testament to the fear he had instilled in others. Oishi, his face etched with the weight of vengeance, found him there, trembling, unworthy of the honorable blade he offered. When Kira refused the seppuku, his cowardice echoing even louder than the clash of steel, Oishi's hand, fueled by justice not cruelty, delivered the final blow. The moon, a silent witness, watched as the snow drank the crimson stain of vengeance. The night ended, as it had begun, cloaked in silence, carrying the echo of a sacrifice far greater than a single life taken. It was a night of honor reclaimed. A testament to the unwavering spirit of the Ronin, a chapter etched in blood and snow, forever remembered in the annals of history. Yet, their story does not end here. The consequences of their actions, the impact on their families and the land, the whisperings of justice and the weight of sacrifice, weave a tale that extends far beyond this single night. Victorious, but not unscathed, the 46 emerged from Kira's fallen fortress. The night's battle bore its mark on them. Weary warriors etched with the faint blush of dawn upon their armor, yet unbroken in spirit. Though 4 companions bore the sting of wounds, 40 lives remained intact, a testament to their valor under Oishi's unwavering command. As the first rays of the sun pierced the Edo sky, their purpose shifted. No longer warriors of the night, they transformed into pilgrims of justice, their path leading not to escape, but to the hallowed grounds of Sengakuji Temple. Their fallen lord, Asano, awaited their return, and with him, the final act of their epic saga. News of their deed whispered at first, then roared through the city like a wind-driven flame. Crowds gathered along their route, some cheering their defiance, others murmuring of the consequences to come. But the Ronin marched on, their eyes fixed on the temple gates, the echoes of their oath thrumming in their hearts. Reaching the sacred soil, Oishi performed a final, chilling act of closure. With reverent hands, he cleansed Kira's severed head, washing away the crimson stain of battle and leaving behind a stark symbol of vengeance fulfilled. This offering, placed before Asano's grave, whispered a story of loyalty beyond earthly constraints. A tale etched in blood and etched in their souls. Their duty done, the Ronin laid down their swords. No grand escape, no desperate flight. They sat in silent dignity, awaiting the shogun's judgment. They knew the cost of their actions, the line between justice and defiance dangerously blurred. Yet they faced their fate with the same unwavering courage they had shown in the face of Kira's forces. Thus, under the watchful gaze of the rising sun, the 47 Ronin entered the final chapter of their legend. Their tale was far from over, for the shogun's decree would echo through history, sparking debate and fueling the flames of honor versus order. But on that quiet morning, beneath the serene temple pines, their sacrifice stood complete. A stark testament to the enduring power of loyalty. A chilling reminder of the price sometimes demanded by honor.